Dr. Chia once said that a good father is the source of inspiration and self-restraint, while a good mother is the root of kindness and humbleness. Hi, my name is Vincent, and I want to share on what's happening in my surrounding area. So there are people in our life who will lift us up and give us support whenever we need it. And there may be others who are delightful in tearing you down. And it can be despondent and challenging when a toxic person happens to be your parents. Now, we can see a lot of examples that often happen around us when it comes to a toxic parenting, such as parents who often yell and swear in front of their children when they fail to achieve parents' target on academic field. And according to healthshot.com, the effects of toxic parenting can cause your children have a higher risk of developing an anxiety disorder, more likely to suffer from PTSD, and become overly self-critical. Now, disagreement happens not only once in a day, but it often happens in a dozen times, whether it comes from your parents or even with your siblings. So one therapist offers an effective solution for children to write those disagreements in a letter to their parents. Since a letter will not involve yelling, screaming, swearing, or even slamming doors that can provoke into a major problem of silent treatment, in which shutting down the family communication. And this silent treatment gives a negative impact to many households in Indonesia. Well, it can be used to avoid conflicts, but it can also have more sinister motives like control and punishment. So instead of doing those kind of treatment, why don't parents in Indonesia start to bring a kindness Olympic in their household? We can start with the smallest kindness that each family member does along the day that can be shared while having dinner. The father can initiate his story of helping his colleague when fixing his printer in the office, then continued by the mother who shares her homemade food to the neighbor in need, and then continued by other children who are willingly sharing their lunch to other schoolmates or helping other friends in a math problem. And when we nurture this routine regularly, I do believe that the kindness will be blended and deeply rooted in each family member's blood. And soon after, they have designed themselves to be the world-class family. And whenever your children are ready to leave the house, parents have already invested quality time with them that result on their well-behaved attitude. Just like the quote says, today's international currency is no longer US dollar, but it is your attitude. So every child in this world can suffer in this full of defective parenting way, which result on a lack of self-love and acceptance on children's lives. And if we're not socializing this family life values to our society, what will happen to this nation's future? So, I challenge you to take a step to communicate with your parents on this issue. Thank you for your attention and have a great day.